Good morning. It is 6 o'clock. I woke up maybe 5 minutes ago or something. Did not set an alarm. I did. I've been having diarrhea all throughout the night. So I was up and obviously up and out, up and how do you say it? Oh, I don't know. I was up a lot throughout the night. One good thing though is that as I was awake, I was Googling the rest of the trip, and I've got the hotels are not spaced how I would like hotels, motels, whatever, are not spaced how I like them to be spaced. That means today and tomorrow are around 55, 60-ish miles, and then the last leg is 76 miles. It's all good. I can do all of that. But that means today and tomorrow are another easy day. I want to say that. Knocking on wood. Hey, that's actually legit wood. You know, obviously, like, I don't know about the hills and my bike and all of that, but dogs. Fucking dogs. But I want to say that today and tomorrow are going to be easiest days. And even after having 2 easy days, 76 mile should be, you know, it's all good. Okay, enough of that. Excuse me. I did remember about Goggins talking about his first, I think it was his first ultra marathon. He came towards the finish line, he had been shitting himself, he had blood from his penis, all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, well, I might have some diarrhea, but I don't have blood from my urethra, and I'm not having it on the road. Oh my god, knock on wood. Let's see what these ketones are doing. There we go, that'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. I think that's my new motto. That'll do, pig, that'll do. .3. Alright, I have laid in bed enough. It is 7:15. Up and at 'em. I did book a photographer for Sunday morning, and I've also been kind of waiting it out, you know, on purpose because I don't want to have diarrhea on the road, obviously. I think my rumbles have settled down, so fingers crossed. I think it's passed. Also, I googled organ failure just to okay, what's the diarrhea about, you know? And it didn't come up as a symptom of organ failure. There's other symptoms like swollen hands and confusion, loss of breath. I don't have anything like that. So I think I'm still good to go. I'm about to down another bottle of electrolytes. There's an eyelash in my eye. Do you see? I don't know if that's showing up, but she's there. Alright, I added a few more drops of that oil to both the back ears and the front ears. I'm gonna get a little twirl around. It sounds so much better. It sounded better obviously yesterday before I took off, but then while I was riding it sounded a little tiny bit creaky. So that's why I put on some more, and it sounds so much better now. Alright, to load up the bike, and we're out of here. We've got a late start today. The sun is already up. Oh my god. We got a late start. It's 7:20. So hopefully I'll be out of here by 7:30. Maybe my hands won't freeze over because of it too. Heavens to Betsy, I was almost about to roll out here and having some coffee. Even if I gotta chew, excuse me, even if I gotta chew these beans, my gosh, what has gotten into me, right? Goodness, maybe I do have organ failure. I'm just kidding. I'm not addicted to coffee, as you can see. I don't wake up and first thing like, oh my god, I need to have coffee. Clearly. I'm about to start day 4 of this bike trek, and I'm not like, where's the coffee? How much do I drink to eat my coffee today? They're so good. Mix a little cacao powder with some water, drizzle it over it. Oh my gosh, so good. Mix it in a bowl, eat it with a spoon. Excellent. Alright. That's enough.
Hey, that will work. I can double my gloves. Excuse me, this voice. I can double my gloves and, well, that should help with the bone, cold, whatever, right? Situation. I have learned that even if it's like really cold out, like in the 20s, low 20s, within 5 minutes, I'm taking off my sweater, which means I have to take off my gloves and do it all, and it's just it's a time waste, but it's also, it allows the cold air to come into my hands. So it's better just to suck it up for 5 minutes or so until I get warmed up, and then we're all good. It's also just like embrace the cold, embrace it, you know. This was not a, you know, trip of comfort by any means.
Well, the 2 gloves are better than one glove, but my hand still froze over. I was still going through it. It's all good. The reason I'm stopped here is because Google had me turning onto a gravel road. This is the second time, only the second time it's happened, which is, I'm grateful. So, but I don't want to be on a gravel road with these tires and all the things, right? And my crotch. So I turned back around and I was like, okay, Google will figure it out. And it didn't. And I'm trying to, like, you know, redirect it and using my gloves, and it wasn't working. I looked up and I saw this convenience store and its big old sign of coffee, and I thought, let's stop in, defrost your hands, get a cup of coffee, charge your phone, which is all set up already. I've already been here for like 5 minutes. That's how I'm able to access this camera to record this thing, because my hands were so frozen. So my thing's already charging. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee, let my hands defrost some more, and then oh, I've already redirected where I'm going. So that's all good and dandy.
Ain't nobody like you.
I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand it because carb-wise and whatever, but my gut is turning. I feel terrible. I feel slow, lethargic. Like, I don't feel good at all. Now, I don't know if that's because I already have, like, the whole diarrhea, and what caused that, I don't know. Thankfully, I haven't had any episodes on the side of the road, or even in the gas station. Like, I haven't had anything since that lovely relaxed in. But, I don't know if it's already because of that, and had I not had had I not already been in this state, the beef jerky would have been fine. I don't know. I don't know. But you know what? I ran across an older gentleman, David, who, before I was pulling out of the convenience store just now, and he looked at me. He said, good morning. I said, hi. He said, lovely day for a bike. You should go down to the Riverwalk. And I said, oh, Google tried to turn me down there, but it's a gravel road, and I wasn't having it. And I didn't mention my crotch because, you know, that's not polite. How do you do? But, he was like, oh, yeah, you're on a roadster. You're on a speed bike. And I was like, I am not a speedster. I'm not a cyclist. I'm not an endurance. He goes, what you up to? And I said, well, I'm just doing a 1 mile at a time. He's like, no, but really, where are you headed to? And I was like, DC. And he was like, oh. He didn't even ask where I came from. So, for all he knew, it could have been the starting point right now. And, he was still like, oh, wow. He was like, you know, good for you, enjoy the journey, all that sort of stuff. I was like, thank you for the encouragement, I really, really appreciate it. Anywho, I'm 43 miles to my hotel, and that'll do, pig, that'll do. Just keep on. My gut, though, it's just turning. It is not happy. I don't know why. Well, about 10 minutes ago, I pulled over because it was gonna happen. And this lady came down the street in a little red car. Older lady, bunch of grays. I'm just painting the picture, alright? I'm not saying anything bad, I'm just painting the picture. And she stops at the stop sign. I can see her in her rear view looking at me, and I'm like, just go. We both know what's about to happen here. And she finally went, but it took a minute. And yeah, I pulled over, man. Felt so much better afterwards. It's still a little bit rumbly in my belly, but it feels a lot better. As you can see, I'm down to this. There's a creek. I'm going to take it and hope we're not parasites. That's another thought that crossed my mind. You remember the creek crossing for a couple days ago? I did drink some creek water. I don't know what I got going on, but water is important. Electrolytes are important. So if I got a parasite or two, I'll just deal with it when I get home. In the meantime, I need to get my muscles, keep my muscles clicking, right? So, hold on. I only have 40 miles into my hotel. Tomorrow is another, whatever, 55 or 60 mile. And then you know what I was thinking on just now is like, I don't need to do a 76 mile day. I could break that up into 2 days and come in Saturday morning. Actually, I might save some on my hotel because it's probably cheaper outside of DC on the inside of DC. And why do myself a 76 mile when it doesn't make a difference in the long run? But in the day-to-day, it would make a big difference for me right now at the end of this whole thing. I got more winter burgers. I've just been wiping them on my pants like a savage. Do you want to see my pants? Oh my god, it's terrible. It's reminding me of the alfalfa. It's okay. Look at these suckers. Up, down, around the corner. Ew, it's not boogers. It's just winter burgers. It's not like I'm sick. It's just winter burgers, you know? You get the cold air going in, and that's just what happens. Just how the cookie crumbles, right? How beautiful is this, though? How beautiful. You know, it also dawned on me, like, I have way more work ahead, like, way more of this is in the past than in the front. I'm at the point where I'm on the tail end of this. I am enjoying the journey. It's not raining on me. It's not snowing. I haven't been chased by a pit bull. I could just pee here in peace. Oh my god. How glorious does that sound? So glorious. These buff wipes are amazing. They have been one of the best purchases for this journey, for this trip. They decompose, which is why I got them. Well, I mean, I really got them to wipe my butt, right? But I wanted wipes that decompose. That's why I went out looking for something like this, and I'm glad it was an option because I've just been tossing them, leaving them with no guilt. So I'm like, they're gonna decompose, motherfucker. It's all good in the neighborhood. And yeah, there's way more of this in the past than in my future. I'm there, God willing, of course. You know, there looks like my tires are doing well. My tread's holding it, like, got plenty of tread. Knock on wood. What else? My chain is great. I hope. I mean, I don't know what I don't know, but it sounds so much better. God, it's so nice to pee in peace. I've been thinking about like the stuff I'm going to do once I get to DC, the logistics. I'm going to buy a bag and an outfit, just like a regular outfit, right? So I'm not wearing these pants and my outfit I've been wearing every single day for this journey. What else? Oh, shoes. I'm gonna get some shoes. Just regular shoes. Some knit needles, yarn, things like that. Just thinking about what I'm gonna do then. Resting, sightseeing, get a postcard. I hope the ones from New York arrived. I did take pictures of them just in case they didn't, but I really hope the physical ones have arrived. I don't know. There's worse things in life, that's for sure. Alright, let's get some more miles. So only been 4 miles, but you know, it's another creek opening, so I feel like it's, you know, God doing the lifeboat thing. I sent you the lifeboat, go take it. Like I said, if I get a parasite or two, I mean, I take oregano oil anyways. I'll just up my dosage or so, right? Oregano, rosemary, garlic. We'll be alright. One thing at a time. Speaking of, I need to focus on the downhill. Remember what happened to the GoPro? And I'm definitely getting a bruised toenail in my my left big toe. These boots are better than my other ones, but they're still not what I should have gotten for this trip. I didn't know. I tried on my other ones a number of times around town and they were fine. Like I said, at some point you just gotta go and do it. Speaking of, I need to just focus on that. One more day like this, and then 2 very easy days. I can do. You are doing. You're almost there. It's been a really lovely day. I've really been enjoying the journey today. Crotch aside, diarrhea aside, I've really been enjoying the day. Something about a creek, man. A mountain creek, it's so healing. The mountains in general are so healing. New York is also healing. Cities. I love cities, particularly New York. I do love DC. I'm not saying that just because my journey is going to end there. I have been there twice before, enjoyed it both times. Chicago also, I like Chicago, but there's no place like New York for me. I haven't been to Paris. Will one day. Gosh, my left big toe is not happy. It's okay. We can do minor things. Alright, let me put this down. If you think that is savage, well, it is. If you think gross, I would never do that, well, yes, you're correct. It is savage. It is a bit gross. And you know what? Maybe it just takes you seeing me, little old me, doing shit like this to be like, wait, what's the big problem with peeing in the bushes? Huh, if she can do it, I surely can. Sometimes it's all it takes, right? Alright, now we aquifer. We aquifer a lot. The nether regions are not happy. But that's okay. One thing at a time. This is so peaceful. Even with somebody doing their guns in the background, it's still very peaceful. Just block out the sound of shotgun in the back. Say the big teach their own. It's not my cup of tea, but you know what? If it makes you happy and you're not hurting anybody, whatever. We're now only 31 miles from the hotel. Slow and steady today, I've been enjoying it the most. Most of it's been just very easy, 10 mile an hour paced, trying to ignore whatever's going on in my gut, the rumbles, the bloating. I do not feel good. Definitely worse things. It's a beautiful day. My bike's still together. I'm still able to chug along. All good. But yeah, it's not feeling good. I don't want to eat, like, ever again. I know I have to eat again, but I want to not eat again on this trip. I want to let everything die down. Whatever's the hell going on down there, just let it all die down. I even think I'm going to stop doing the electrolyte powders. I'm not sure if that's adding to it, but I just want to be... I still have magnesium pills, so I'll just take the taste of... I mean, the magnesium, like the powders are good for electrolytes, I think. I looked through the ingredients. It seemed like they were clean. I don't know. But it seemed like they were clean. And I was just kind of liking the taste of like the tap water through all these convenience stores and all the things, right? But I'll just take the taste of it. I'll do magnesium pills. I want to let everything in my gut die down, like I said. I'm gonna be walking up this hill. I've had to walk up very few hills today. I'm so grateful. I've been singing to myself, just like hallelujah, and The sun will come out tomorrow. That's a song I've been singing on and on throughout this trip. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow, right? There'll be sun. And here we are. And it's almost like God is saying, you've done it. Like, you've done the rain day, the snow day, you've done the switchbacks, you've done the things, you've done all the hills, whether Garmin has registered it or not, right? Garmin didn't even save the first day. Like, what the fuck? Didn't even save the first day were 102 miles. Seriously. It was something was funny the way it was going on when I was saving it. And so I took a picture of it. My gut was like, take a picture of this shit. So I did, thankfully. And sure enough, it didn't save, even though it said it was. I'm going to call Garmin and see if there's any data on their end. And I don't know. I have the picture for whatever that's worth. I didn't realize it hadn't saved until the morning of the 4th day. So I don't have pictures of day 2 and 3, but luckily those saved. I took a picture of yesterday, just in case, because I had realized the first day hadn't saved, right? Anyway, I'm going to walk my butt up this hill and just keep on going at a slow, steady pace. The turtle wins the race. One pedal at a time, one stitch at a time, one step at a time. Gut issues and all. Alright, this is the first gravel road. I wouldn't even call it a gravel road. I call it a dirt road with some sprinkling of rocks. Thankfully, it's a very nicely packed dirt road. I'm not thrilled with it, but at least it's not like full-on huge chunks of rock. You know what I mean? It's a nicely packed with some rocks. Some potholes so far I've been able to avoid. And like I said, I'm not thrilled with it, but we're doing. At most, I've got 8 miles of this. I've been on it for about 2 miles of the dirt road portion. I've been needing some water. We got a creek. Excellent. I also need to pee. Don't you love how that works out? Like, why can't we just be a circulating cycle? Like, I'd even give just like a 6-month oil change. You know what I mean? Like, why do I have to fuel? Like, or not fuel. Well, why do I have to fuel? Why can't you just plug me in? There's that. But why do I have to hydrate just to unhydrate? Anywho, I'm gonna get some water, unhydrate, and then get back to it. And put my jacket back on. It's getting a little chilly. I've got 18 miles left to go. It is 2:33. Oh, and I believe I am in the George Washington National State Park. Pretty cool. And there's been lots for a while, way before this. There's been lots of like Shenandoah vibes, Shenandoah named businesses, and just all the things. There was also a Saint, that's how you say the word, St. Mary River, which gave me vibes of my grandma. So I'm down to the last 8 miles, 8.3. I turned onto this road, and the Garmin, it said climb starting, and I looked down, and it showed that the climb is going to last 4.43 miles and go up 1,100 feet in elevation. And I was like, okay, here we go. But you know what? When I'm done with this, I'm halfway there to the motel, whatever it is. It looks really cool. I looked at the pictures last night, and I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be way better than last night's. I mean, it's not hard to beat last night's, but I think it's going to be a really cool experience. But alas, I'll have a bed, and that's all I need. Anywho, let's do this climb.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Keith. Thank you.
The last date, do you like dates?
Oh, I
helmet.
do, but no, you have it. Thank you. Thank you.
What are you doing out here, just riding?
Oh, I'm sort of on a mission. Did you ever get a whisper from God?
Not ones I don't think I ever listened to, but I would like to think so.
Oh my gosh, well, it's sort of been like that. And so I'm not a cyclist or an endurance. I'm not nothing like that. I'm just 1 mile at a time. And just praying a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Good time to do it.
Yeah.
Quiet on the bike.
Yeah.
We just got locked behind that gate over there.
What happened? What you been up to today?
Oh, we were painting the forest line,
Oh, okay.
the boundary lines between private and
I
forest
see.
state, and that's why I'm covered in paint.
I see. I wasn't sure if it was paint or.
Yeah, nothing weird, just paint. But yeah, we were locked behind that gate, and he must have told me to dummy lock it, but I heard him tell me to lock it, so I locked it, and we both left our gate keys way up in this in the other truck that I walked all the way. I had to walk all the way to the top of here just a minute ago. Two people passed me in a car, and I'm like, put my thumb out, like, hey, can you help me?
Aw,
And they passed me up, so I'm like,
I'm sorry.
I was like, I'm not gonna do the same thing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And I just
Pass it on. Pass it on.
serendipitous, I suppose.
Yes.
I
No,
mean, I
you
get the look of like probably don't want to pick up a guy with blood
covered
like
in blood.
Yeah, looking like he's covered in blood. I get it. So not too judgy.
Yeah, my Garmin was like, climb for 4 miles. And I was like, okay. But then I looked at my battery and it's like 48%. You know how the last half of the percent goes down a lot further
Faster,
than the first? And I was like, oh crap, I'm not sure I'm gonna make it to my place. I'm not opposed to doing the work, but I don't want to get stranded.
Right. Yeah. No, and like and then you like get down here and you get. I mean, your phone dies, and then like,
And you're
I
like,
mean, do you at least know where you're going? Like,
no, I tried to memorize it. I tried to like take a print screen. I was like, okay, memorize this, and I'm not. You give me a grid, and I will not get lost.
Okay.
You put me in downtown Savannah or Manhattan, I don't get lost.
Okay.
But windy roads, forget it.
Yeah.
I have to be in the area for a long time. I so appreciate this.
Of course.
I hope I'm not keeping you from.
Just keep me
Oh,
from getting back to the office. Ain't no sweat.
Thank you.
Like I said, I wasn't gonna. I was
Thank
thinking that.
you.
I was like, I can. I was like,
Were you
if I get a
feeling
chance,
it?
it was like, if I get a chance to give somebody a ride in the back country somewhere, I'm gonna do it because those two.
Well, there you go. I am honored to.
Yeah, you're just perfect timing, you know?
Right. It was a godsend. Thank you so much. So, you have to have a reservation first. Like, it is locked. I have called the number. You have to have a reservation first. Luckily, there's a place right next door, so I'm gonna go there instead. I am so grateful for that ride. That was such a godsend. And the conversation we had was incredible. I have made another friend. Alright, I've got my nighttime set up. I've got my keto meter for the morning. I've got my sound machine, face, the sleeping mask, the arnica gel, the peptides because I'm going to do them in bed like a savage. I've got my charging station over here. I've got my multivitamins. I've got my watch off, my hair ties off. I'm not going to wash my hair tonight. It's not like I got sweaty or anything. It's all good. It's not like it's gonna be, you know what I mean? Also, it's cold in here. I'm waiting to take my shower for this thing to heat up. It is 61 degrees, but it's a cold 61. Like, not all the 61s, the temperature is not, it's just, it's like stepping on the scale. It's just one angle of the story, right? Like, it's not a whole capture of what's going on. Anywho, it's cold. Waiting on that. I've already flossed my teeth. I've got my bathroom stuff set up in here. I'm just waiting for it to warm up a smidgen to take my shower. That's it. I'm so grateful to be here. I am so grateful to be here. One more moderate day, 2 easy days. Done. I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood. I'm still praying lots and lots to God. But feel them guardian angels. I feel like I have 5 of them now. You know, I have 5 of them. Anywho, I feel them watching on me. I feel God. I feel it's just where I'm supposed to be. It's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm so grateful for the opportunity, the chance, everybody who's made it possible for me to do this. And I'm grateful that because of this, my book is going to get published. I'm grateful for the experience, the lessons, all the things. I just need to heat up a little more so I can be grateful for a warm shower. It's all good. It doesn't feel hot though. Oh, it's set to 50. How do I change it from 50 to like... 50 is not warm. I don't know. Like it's not going up. You see? Oh wait. There we go. That's what I want. Oh, now that's warm. Okay, now we are talking, folks. Alrighty. Let's let that happen for a couple minutes. Excellent. Love it when a plan comes together. So, I've let the shower run and run and run. And there's still no hot water. It is very much freezing cold. I did text the number about it. They said you are the only guest for the night, so it may take a bit for the heater to catch up. So I'll just let it run. I don't know. I'm not getting in a cold shower. I'm not doing that. Not again tonight. I mean, I've done the cold shower thing many, many times. It's also not good this time of day. It wakes up your system. Like I've done the cold shower thing. I've done it lots and lots and lots. But it's like I said, this time of day is not good, and I just want to be warm, which is fine. And sleep well. I want to sleep well. Flashing life on the shower. But the final wrap up for the evening. You know, I brush my teeth, wash my face, put some moisturizer on. I'm gonna put on these socks. I don't know what happened to my white wool socks. Not my white, no, the white ones I left behind. We know that. The red ones, though, I guess I accidentally left those ones behind. Which makes me a little sad. I know there's worse things, and that's fine, but it does make me a little sad. Anywho. Alright, so, final wrap up. Peptides. I hope they're doing some good. I brought them on the trip, obviously, but I brought them knowing that I wouldn't have access to refrigeration, but also that it would be a little chilly, just on the ride, and so there was a good chance that the goodness in them would stay alive. I actually don't know if these things are living or how important it is to keep them cold. But it has been a little chilly on this trip, so I thought between that and the recovery and all the things and the stuff I was putting my body through, it would be a good thing to bring them. So here we are. Just whatever goodness is left in them, and I intend to use, I'm going to use all of them, because I can't imagine that the airplanes are going to be like, sure, let's do this on a carry-on. You know what I mean? So I'm doing larger dosages just so I get all the goodness out of the vial. We really can change as people. We really can. grow and adapt and get over fears. This being a prime example. It doesn't faze me at all. And there was a day where I would scream bloody murder had somebody else, you know, thought of any needle. Much less doing it to myself. And here we are. It's just like no big deal. Alrighty. Let the recovery begin.